Hey everyone. Okay, so I'm back. Dana here with Faith Travel for You, the B.A.D brand. I am here to talk about the travel planner, as you see. The travel planner is very different than a travel planner that you've probably used to. My travel planner includes planning for 12 trips 12 plus trips in a year. But it also helps you to break down the money that you need, budgeting that money around a conference, where you're going to be, how you're going to get there. It adds in quite a few different nuances, but the things that you normally use. So, airfare, hotel, or Airbnb, meals, as well as some of the extras. So, it shows you how to put all those different things into one trip. And you're probably saying, well, I know how to do that. I know how to plan my trip. I know how to budget for what I need. I know how to take the time off. I know how to do this. I know how to do that. But here's the thing, with my travel planner, it shows you the monies that you need, but also there's a page in the travel planner in the after the month. So let's say it's September, you're planning a trip. It's September, but you're planning something for January, okay? And you have all the pages that you need, what that is, where you're going, how you're getting there, what you need to use, or what kind of event it is, right? Then there's a page at the end of that particular month, at the end of that particular trip, that is a cost analysis page, and that page has you to add up everything that you've budgeted for that particular trip. What do you do next? I talk about biz case, constantly talk about biz case. And I just shared in the video promo for this playlist that you need to be able to make money while you're having a good time or even while you're learning. That is what the cost analysis is for. That is what I do. That is why my travel planner is so important, because it provides a space for you to add up the money, but also break down what you need to do to earn or make that money to get to that place, but also increase your income bottom line while you're in that place. This is why I call it biz case. This is why it's business pleasure trips. This is why it is business vacations, because you want to have a great time. Let me use as an example, I smoke cigars. So when I go places, I am looking to meet with people while I'm there, whether it's counseling, whether it's training on travel, or whether it's sharing with them how I did what I did in order to cover the costs for my trip as well as make the money. You're probably saying, why is that even a thing? Why do you do that? Normal, that's what people do anyway. The point is that you don't come out of pocket at all, and you return home. I was going to say leave there, but yeah, leave there, return home with money in your pocket. That's what the travel planner is for. Grab your travel planner at baduniversity.com, visit faithtravelforyou.club, and get what you need. Join me on that. Now, I've given you a call to action, but let's elaborate a little bit more on this. If you know that you need to bring home 500 to $1,000, how are you going to do that? Wait, let's just say you want to cover your costs and then recoup the costs again. So it's $1,000, it's $500,000 to get there. You need to cover that cost as well as recoup that cost. How are you going to do that? I talk about that more in Building Biz Case, which is on baduniversity.com. I talk about how to do that. The travel planner, if you don't want to go into that coaching program, the travel planner helps you to do that. You have a few points that you have to realize in doing so. And I really just talked about them, but I'm going to break them down for you now. I'm going to list them for you now. Number one, you want to return on your investment double. So if it's $1,000, you need $2,000. Okay. You also want to have a good time. How is that a point? Well, because if you look like you're all stuffy and so much trying to get this business done, people aren't going to work with you. You need to build relationships with people. You also need to be at places that you're going to be comfortable with. So, for instance, I smoke cigars, like I said, and I go to different events and I try to meet people and do coaching or counseling sessions at those events. But here's the thing, maybe our meetup is at a cigar lounge or an outside cigar event. Maybe it is. Maybe it isn't. Maybe I am at a conference and, you know, people need help while at the conference. Okay, maybe it's in my hotel suite. Maybe it's in a small business conference room that I've rented for a couple of hours in the hotel I'm staying in. That is the have the fun, but also make the money. The third thing is, and actually let's call this 2B or 2A, building the relationship. People, like I said, if you look like you're not having a good time in what you're doing or even in trying to help, if you look like you're so stuffy and so muchy much and you're trying to get this done, people are not going to attach to you and who you are and what you bring to the table. So your 2A needs to be that not only you're having a good time, but you're building the relationships with people. And so when you're listening to what they need as far as what you can provide for your business, you also need to, share a little bit of you. I don't mean tell your story, but lean in, listen, tilt your head to the side, light your cigar, sip your mimosa, drink your coffee, be a person, not a business. Be the brand. The brand, did you know, is really not a business? It is who you are. It is who you express yourself as. And so then point number 3, always plan. Always plan ahead. That could have been point number 1, but I wanted to get to the grit first. So point number 3, always plan. Always plan ahead because if you're always rushing into something, you'll always be chasing something. And the one thing I always try to tell you is never chase the bag. So take these 3 points, run on over to baduniversity.com, download that travel planner, and let's do this because we're in this together. And as the bad brand, as the bad queen of the roundtable, we are in this together. I'm there to help you. God bless. Have a wonderful rest of your day.